Hello, Robert Bolden, Life Transformed, with the next in the series on gifts, time, and treasure. So, what I want to talk about today is prioritizing. Take a look at your life. What role do dollars and work play in your life? Okay, so how important are dollars and work? Are you working so you can make money? What is your priority? There's a couple of things I wanted to share here on this particular topic. So powerful in my life. I had a coach once who said to me, all right, Bob, you just got $10 million tomorrow. I want you to take some time and just write out everything that would stay the same and then everything that would change. And she said, really think it through as you do that. So I did it. And when I met with her a week later after going through that process, she said, okay, read to me the list of things that wouldn't change. So I did. And she said, those are the things, that's where your heart is. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then she said, all right, now I want you to read the things that would change because of this $10 million. So I started reading them. She looked at me dead in the eye and said, why aren't you doing those things right now? Boom. You talk about convicting. Very convicting. Okay, I was really prioritizing money, prioritizing security, prioritizing. I talked to a guy the other day that, he said he's working so hard so he can spend time with his grandkids that he's missing out on now. And then it was in the context of a bigger conversation with other people. And what we all came to realize was he missed a lot of time with his kids growing up because he prioritized work and making money. So when I say prioritize, what percentage of your time and effort is going towards work and making money? I know it's a humbling thought. I mean, our culture in particular here in the U.S., we are driven by and large by dollars. All of our media and social media and what we honor tends to be dollars. But you all know in our world, in following Jesus, right? That's why money is mentioned more than any time in the Bible. If you put especially money above God, good luck. You're going to miss out on everything God has to offer. Right? I don't even have to go through with you all the athletes that have accumulated all this money in their lives are tragic. Millionaires, there's percentages of millionaires that are not happy. You hear about it all the time. So money does not buy the happiness. It's got to be, you've got to prioritize your time. Prioritize those things that are important. I remember the first time I ever went to Italy. I was having a conversation with a guy and I was telling him, oh yeah, I really want to go to Italy and it'd be something so cool to do. And he said, okay, take out your phone. I'm like, okay. Book a ticket for 8 months from now. Just buy a ticket. So I did. And that's how I went to Italy for the first time. Because once I booked the ticket, he said, now you're going to Italy. You're no longer thinking about it. You're no longer wishing and hoping and all those things. You just take action and you do it. You make it happen. I love that. So I've got to, again, this is a great reminder for me, even as I speak this into you, about prioritizing what's important. I'm doing that in my own life now. The Bible always talks about God is first, and then your spouse is second, and then your kids, and then your business. It flows like that. So that's powerful to prioritize your life that way. And it brings me so much joy to do that. And you know what? The business stuff, it's all going to happen in God's time anyway. We just have to keep moving, keep stepping forward in faith. That's what we do. Oh, now I'm going to try something. I just have this new light here. Let's see if that has an impact. There we go. I don't know if that has an impact. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I like it better. Well, now you get the before and after with my new ring light. So I'll be recording with that going forward. Anyway, that is the teaching today on prioritizing. And take a look at what you're prioritizing. And if it's work and money, believe me, I went down that path for most of my life. There's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You can have all the money in the world, but it's not going to bring you the peace, the joy, the fulfillment that really comes when you are like living the life you were created to live, using the gifts and talents. That's what this purpose area is all about, using your gifts and talents and treasure to do what God put you on this earth to do. And if He put you on the earth to do something and it concerns treasure or dollars, guess what? If He put you on the earth for that, if you follow Him, you're going to have the treasure needed, right, to do that. Because He's going to equip you, but what we have to do is totally surrender to Him. All right, you guys, we'll see you next time.